What is going on, fellow jungle survivors, and welcome to a brand new series of Green Hell. So I'm going to be doing quite a few different videos, hints, tips, gameplay, footage, etc, on Green Hell. We're going to start off with my top 10 basic survival needs, and then from what we can do, tips, and there's a bonus one at the end as well if you stay tuned for our little friend Wilson the Ball from Castaway film. So it's a little bit of an Easter egg for it. So let's get this started. So for our number one tip, and I think one of the most important things, is always keep an eye out on what resources you have inside your bag. Always keep yourself stocked up with plenty of things what are valuable to yourself. For an example, I'll show you ones that I always have in my bag. I always have different types of bandages. So I have leaf bandages, I have the tobacco ones, and lily dressing as well, if you can also get the lily dressings. I have fish bones. Fish bones are always handy for digging out worms. And you never know, when you fall asleep, lose energy, you can always get one of the worms out your skin. Stones are always helpful. You can throw them at coconuts, you can throw them at snakes. There's one of the tips a little bit later on how to do this. And also you can craft weapons when you lose them. Always make sure you've got enough sticks, small sticks and large sticks. Always comes in handy when you need to light a fire, when you need the resources to hand, when you need to light a fire. Kindling is also a good one to have. To get kindling, all you need to do is go to one of these bushes over here, just like this for show. Just give it a little hack, and then we get a small leaf pile in your bag, and then after a few hours of gameplay, it will convert into dried leaves. These are really good for your kindling. And also have a fireball, because again, you need to light that fire when you have it there. Your coconut bidon is another helpful one to have. Again, a little bit later on in this video, one of the other hints, it will tell you how to actually create one of these. And nuts where possible, like food, small food. Nuts, bananas, mushrooms are always great things to keep on your bag, because you need that little pick-me-up of a little bit of fat, a little bit of carbs for your guy to keep going. And also rope as well, guys. I would keep rope as another one. So tip number 2 is a little bit more of a crafting side of things. So for an example, if you're going to build a base, I would recommend it more towards a bamboo forest if you can, because the bamboo's a lot more for your value of resources from what you get for trees. So for example, take this tree here. If we chop this one down, we get 3 logs for 1 tree. There you go, 1, 2 and 3. However, these normal trees, the ones what are here, let's see, compare it. Let's chop it down. You get 1 log, you get 2 logs, and you get plenty of small sticks. So if you need sticks and you can't find them on the floor, chop one of these big trees down, and you can always harvest the sticks straight from the trees itself. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to put one there, and also one of these sticks. So some of the recipes, you might require planks. So to get a plank, a lot of people have been asking me, how do you actually get planks when I'm streaming on there? All you need to do is get a log, hit it with your axe, and there you go, you get your plank straight in from there. They're really good for fires as well, guys. So when you're burning a fire, throw these onto your fire and it keeps them burning a lot longer instead of using plenty of sticks. Also, long sticks, if you hit that again with your axe, it will make 2 small sticks. And then for 1 stick, hit it again, and you get 2 small sticks. So for 1 tree, you can get a lot of sticks and plentiful of resources along with planks. And these ones are better for the building side of things. Oh, here we go, guys. This is what you call a lily dressing. So this is back for tip 1. Try and keep one of these in your bag. Right click, craft, leaf bandage onto there with your lily dressing. So these are the main ones that you want, 1 of each. And what's one here actually? Here's a bonus tip for you. Charcoal. If you harvest charcoal, you get your ash. You can use campfire ash for plenty of things, but also if you craft it with leaf bandage, you can make yourself ash dressing. This is another great dressing for you. So there's a couple of different types of dressings, so always try and keep in your bag if possible. Tip number 3. Crafting basic survival items. This is a must for everybody. Some of the first things that you need to do, what to create, etc, to survive in any Amazon jungle, especially on the Green Hell. So first thing we need to do is try and find stones or rocks. So if you look by the coastline, you can see there's one here. Pick it up or harvest. So you want to harvest it. Once you harvest it, we've got a couple of stones in the bag. Right click, craft, move it across. We've got 2 stones. It makes 1 stone blade. This is the most basic and the essential item that you need, because without this you can't harvest any animals really for food. And the next one we're going to do is another stone. So you right click, craft, get a large, well, 1 stick, and we'll make a stone axe. So it's 1 stick, 1 stone equals a stone axe. Nice and easy for chopping trees down, does all the work you need. Second we're going to need is, well, third shall I say, is a spear. So spear is really good if you want to go fishing. You can go hunting, you can throw the spear, such as that. I'm not aiming for that, don't worry. And then also, is there anything you need, to be honest with you? I'll get some rope off the tree here, so we can make our bow a little bit later on. I need to try and look for a decent tree that we can cut down. This one will do just here. Couple of swings with your new axe. You get 1 large stick, and you get a couple of little sticks as well. So little sticks are always handy. If you want to get smaller sticks, just harvest, and you can make small sticks. You get 2 small sticks at every 1 stick. Every 1 large long stick, you get 2 normal sticks. So we craft using this, and we make a weak spear. If you want to add a stone spear, all you need to do is get your stone blade that you made earlier, add it on with rope, and there's a stone spear. So it's a little bit more stronger than your normal spear was, a wooden spear. Next on the list is going to be your bow. Again, long stick, right click, craft. Very easy to make this one, and rope, and that is it. That is your basic bow. For arrows, what we need to do is get small sticks. So if you right click on normal stick to get 2 small sticks. You get feathers. You can either find birds on the floor or use one of your items that I've already explained how to make to hunt birds. Once you hunt them, is craft 2 feathers, 1 stick equals 1 arrow. And for your water bidding, I'll show you a little bit later on in that video, is 1 coconut, 1 whole coconut, and 1 piece of rope. Easy as that, guys. I hope these little tips are helping you. If you're missing anything off, any certain items or tools that you want me to go through, let me know in the comments below, guys, and I'll make another video and I'll go over every single item that we can craft, what is actually helpful for us. Oh, and another quick one, guys, is the fire starter. So your basic fire starter is 1 stick, 1 small stick, and there's your hand drill. Tip number 4, dealing with them dreaded worms. So if you can't make it back to your base in time to go have a good night's sleep, you will get your little friends, worms. These are not good. They drain your insanity very, very quickly. They can cause infections. They can lead to death very, very quickly. First thing first, guys, is get a bone needle. You can get a bone needle, well, you get 2 bone needles per 1 bone that you harvest. All you do is get your bone needle, dig it over your worms, dig the worm out. Let's make sure I've got no extras, just got them 2. Okay, legs are looking great, good shape. And to avoid infections, what we need to do is then cover the wound up. So look for these plants. They are quite common if you keep an eye out for them, and you'll see them quite regularly. When I have enough energy to actually bash them. Make leaf bandages.
I need to rest.
So I need 2. One I would recommend as well is putting the unknown hair, which is off the lily plant. I'll show them a little bit later on in the video. And you craft them with 1 leaf bandage, makes a lily dressing, which is also good to help infections if you get infections after it has been healed by maggots. Again, I'll show you that on a little bit later on. So where your open wound is, lily dressing, you just stick it over. And there you go. That is your wound by the worms healed. Easy as that, guys. Tip number 5. So throwing rocks. Rocks are very, very useful as well to have on you. Not only for crafting items such as your axes, pickaxes, and other resources that you need, such as your knife, but also they're very good for killing anything that you need to, and also getting coconuts. So, quick one, all you do is hold G, aim, and let loose. Oh, okay, didn't kill him in one. Let's try that again. If you have two, it'll be more better. There we go. So 2 stones in the face kills our little friend rattlesnake. You can also do this with spiders, scorpions as well. So here we are again, finally found a coconut in the tree. You can never find one when you need one. Same again guys, all you do is keep your finger on G, let it aim and release. Oh, easy way to collect coconuts. Tip number 6. Auto sorting your bag. So as you can see, sometimes your bag, when you're picking items off the floor, it throws them into random locations and it can get your bag really, really disorganized. Very quick tip for this one guys is hold Y as you're highlighting over your bag. Sorts it out nice and easy and all the space is there for you and it puts it up nice together. Our next tip is to reduce insanity. So insanity, if you play the game, is one thing everybody always goes by. You can get them quite easily by catching worms, by falling asleep not in your bed, being hungry, thirsty, etc, etc. Plenty of ways to get insanity, but the best way to get rid of insanity, I'll show you now. So is to eat. So is to eat as much as you can, sit by a fire, and also, believe it or not, is sleeping. So all you need to do is go to your bed, go to sleep, wake up, go to sleep, wake up. You don't have to sleep that long, just keep doing it in short bursts. Every time you go to sleep, you get a comfortable sleep, sanity +3 bonus. As you can see, I'm only doing it for a second or two. Keep repeating this, and your sanity levels in the bottom left will rise very quickly. Tip number 8. Collecting water. So there's quite a few different ways. Sorry, I'm starting to lose my mind a little bit there. There's quite a few different ways that we can collect water in the game of Green Hell. One is dropping items onto the floor, such as turtle shell or coconuts. Wait for it to rain as it was, and it just happens to finish raining. Okay, great timing there. And what would happen is it would fill up with water, and then you can take a drink straight up from there with fresh water. As I'll show you just here, we've got a couple, excuse the mess. There's quite a few of us on this one at the moment. So as you can see, you can drink clean water straight from the rain, giving you fresh hydration there. 10. Do you mind? I'm trying not to make a YouTube video. So you get 10. Oh, sorry. It's kind of put me off a little bit. So you get 10 hydration per turtle shell, and you get 5 per coconut shell. Also for this, what you can do is make your coconut bidon. Very easy to make. All you do is get 1 coconut and rope. Tell you what, I'll show you that just now. Yeah, bear with me. Okay, or alternatively, what you can actually do is make your own coconut bidon. Sorry, excuse the voices, what going on in my head at the moment. Going a little bit crazy. Crack open a green coconut, drink what's inside, get a little bit extra water, so there's another tip for you for the water hydration. And then you craft 1 coconut, 1 rope, it goes a coconut bidon. You can then fill this up with water and take it straight over to a fire, and you can boil it for fresh clean water. One of the most important tips, guys, is dealing with infections. You have to be very quick to answer it. When it goes green, all you do is get some maggots and just place it onto the wound. That will stop your blood loss or any more infection. They will start eating away at the infection. Once the infection's cleared up into a normal cut, simply apply some bandages over it. Personally, my preference for bandages is a leaf bandage. If you craft that with an unknown herb, which makes a lily dressing, craft that over, and once your infection has been cleaned up by the maggots, as they are doing their work right now, as you can see, it's really dark at the moment. I've been trying to do this in daytime, and as the game goes, it does it in nighttime for us. So once it eats away an infection, put the bandage over, and that will cure your infection. Tip number 10 is quite an easy one as well, but not a lot of people know about this. And it is dragging multiple items. So instead of... Oh, no sticks there, is there? So I was got to use the campfire there, isn't it? As the thing. So instead of moving one item over at a time, as you have a lot of sticks for your fight, it can be quite tedious really. So all you need to do is keep your finger on Alt, and it'll pick every single item up of sticks, and then it'll move it across onto your fire all at the same time. Same for leaves, if you want to move one at a time in your bag. If you keep your finger on Alt, you can pick them all up at the same time. So it's just easier to move all your items around the bag instead of doing one at a time. Okay guys, now for our final bonus, which is a little bit of an Easter egg for you as well guys. So if you find yourself over at the Jetta, you probably recognise this one if you play it quite often. The coordinates, so if you're not sure, is 51 west, 19 south, and it's a great little place as well to start off camp for you. And as you run around the island, just following it around this way, and I'll speed it up just so you can see it. And we're going to find our little friend Wilson. It does take a little bit longer than planned with no energy though. All you have to do guys is just follow the coastline, keeping it on the right hand side. Careful of the crocodiles around here as well, because there's quite a few who could get you quite easily. It's just up ahead, we're nearly there. Is just this rock formation really, as you can see. Just go in the water a tiny little bit, and there he is! There's our friend Wilson. Wilson! Wilson! So the exact coordinates for this little Easter egg from the Castaway film, let me put him down, is 55 west, 27 south. Oh, God, no, come back Wilson, you come back, you're with me. Right, okay guys, if you enjoyed that video and you thought it was helpful, let me know in the comments. If I missed anything and you want to ask any questions how to do anything on the game, let me know in the comments as well, and I'll get back to you on one of the other videos. Or alternatively, you can come into the live stream on the link down below, Twitch. I was streaming this game Monday to Friday at the moment, quite a good few hours as well, and I'm going to be doing it for quite a few times. I'm going to try and make a new series on the YouTube series. So, thanks very much guys, see you again next time. Don't forget to like, comment,